What's going on? What's going on? What is going on? Hey, it's your boy Nore, the host of the Gliding on Twos YouTube channel. And what I have for you today is a budget breakdown from the cross-country trip. Stay tuned right after this. All right, y'all, this is going to be a quick down and dirty video of what I spent on my cross-country trip. All right, this is just to show you all that if you're worried about spending big money traveling across country on your two-wheel motorcycle or three, all right, you really don't need that much. All right, you really don't need that much, especially if you go with a group of like maybe two or three other folks, like I did. All right, it was a total of three of us, and we split some things that I'm about to go over. All right, so let's just get right into it. First of all, my total trip cost was $2,498.35. All right, that's what I spent the entire 30 days I was out on the road. All right. We actually budgeted for around 4,500 bucks. We came in at 2,000 less. So that's a plus. That's 2,000 extra bucks I got in my pocket to spend somewhere else. All right. So let's start with gas. All right. We budgeted more for gas. I budgeted, we budgeted around 1,000 bucks for gas, going to California and back to the East Coast. I actually spent $720 on gas. All right. So we went under budget on that portion also. All right. Along the way, we visited many dealerships. All right. And I'm a big collector of poker chips. So, of course, I had to pick up poker chips. But not only did I pick up poker chips for myself, I actually picked up poker chips for my coworker. All right. So every dealership, that's two poker chips. All right. My total cost for poker chips was $248.45 for poker chips. Now, if you're just picking up poker chips for yourself, if that's your thing, you can kind of cut that in half. All right. Cut that in half, it'd be 124 and some change, right? But that's only if you visit the amount of dealerships we visited. I think we visited about maybe 40 something dealerships. I lost count. I haven't counted my poker chips in a while. All right. So that's that portion. All right. Now for another big question on hotels / campgrounds or whatnot. So we did do a few hotels. But the majority of the time spent on the road traveling, we stood at campgrounds, the KOA campgrounds. We did tent camping with electricity, and some nights we had for free as well. All right, so you got to always look for the free option if you're going on a small budget. All right, but my total for my half, all right, and just a reminder, I went with two other folks. Okay, so my portion of the hotel / campgrounds was $233. All right. So not too bad. Not too bad when you go with other folks. All right. So, I mean, if you multiply that by three, then of course you get what you get. What's that? $699. All right. So 700 bucks in hotel / campgrounds for three folks. My portion was 233. All right. The rest of it, all right, was $1,296.90, and that I'm gonna ball up into a whole conglomerate. All right, that 1,200, almost 1,300 bucks went on food and other miscellaneous products. All right, such as we visited the meteor crater, had to pay for that. We had to pay for some interests on some things that we did, and other items that I bought while I was on the road. All right. For instance, the first 3 days of that trip was nothing but rain. My boots were soaked, and they just wouldn't dry in time for the next day's ride. So I don't like riding with wet feet. I tossed them boots and bought me some new ones. All right. I bought me a cup holder for the bike so that way I could drink while riding without having to make everybody stop because I'm thirsty or whatever. All right. So, like I said, miscellaneous products. That was it right there. $2,498.35. I'll go over it one more time. All right. $720 on gas, $248.45 on poker chips, $233 in hotels / campgrounds, and then $1,296.90 on food and other miscellaneous fun items to purchase. All right. So that was it. So if you think you need a lot of money to travel from one place to the next, you really don't. You really don't. I mean, $2,500, 30 days. You would think someone would have spent more than that. All right. But that was it. You know, I mean, $2,500 is amazing to go from here to point A, then back to, you know, the original point. And of course, it always helps when you're traveling with other folks because you can split, you know, campgrounds and hotel costs and whatnot. You could even split the foods because that's what we was doing too. Was, you know, one day I would buy something, the next day somebody else would buy something. All right. That's all I have for you for today. If you got any more questions, put them down in the comments. Put them down in the comments. You want to ask me something about the trip? Likewise, put it down in the comments. If this is your first time here, go back and look at my other videos, all right? Go look at that cross-country trip videos, like, and comment on them, all right? And as always, enjoy your ride.